And a very pleasant good afternoon to everyone tuning in here live from the Boschmer Gymnasium for Game 2 of our Brevard basketball doubleheader this afternoon. Men's clash coming here between the Tornadoes and the Covenant Scots. Covenant sitting at 13-6 overall, 8-2 in the conference, second in the USA South Western Division. Brevard sitting at fourth in the USA Southwestern Division, a game up on Piedmont, 2 games up on Berea, 7-13 overall, but 4-5 in the conference. A chance to reach the 500 mark against conference opponents today. They've won 2 of their last 3, including a 97-80 win yesterday at home against Huntingdon. Brevard, very pivotal matchup here, and for those of you who tuned in for the opening game between the women's basketball team and the women's Huntingdon Hawks, it was a misspeak on my part in saying that Senior Day festivities were going to be celebrated by the men. It's a women's only today. Men's Senior Day is next Saturday at home against LaGrange College. Once again, Brevard sitting at 7-13, Covenant sitting at 13-6. Maybe a tale of 2 different types of seasons for the 2 teams, but hey, both of them qualifying for tournament play if the season ended today. Brevard led by L.B. Boyette, averaging 12.8 points per game, 1.4 assists per game, and 4.2 rebounds per game. Alex Wessig, 11.1 points per game, 3.2 assists per game, and 3.7 rebounds per game. Quincy Carter, 8.6 points per game, 2.9 assists per game, 3.8 rebounds per game. And Chancey Watson, 7.7 points per game and 3.4 rebounds per game for the Scots. It is Will Crumley, 16.3 points per game, 1.5 assists per game, and 7.8 rebounds per game. So getting active both on the scoring and on the glass. Chris Barnett, 14.2 points per game, 4.4 assists per game, 6.2 rebounds per game. And Promise Igbanu, 9.8 points per game, 1.6 assists per game, and 4.4 rebounds per game. Brevard 1-9 all time against Covenant, including a loss on January 18th, 86-54 at Covenant. So obviously for Coach Lee Burgess, he is looking for a little bit different outcome than that, I would say. Looking for a victory today, get to 8-13 overall, 500 in the conference, and move to wins in 3 of your last 4 contests. That is the ideal scenario for the Tornadoes, but work will have to be put in against the 13-6 Scots. Once again, 8-2 in the conference, holding the 2 seed in the USA South Western Division. We'll be back for more in just a few minutes. NATOs and Scots coming up here from the Bosch. Back here live from the Bosch, about a minute and a half away from the invocation, the playing of the national anthem, and the starting lineups being announced here. The NATOs, once again, 7-13 overall, 4-5 in the conference, looking to get to 500 in that mark. The Scots, 13-6 overall, 8-2 in the conference. One matchup between the two teams earlier in the season did not go in the NATOs' way, to say the least. An 86-54 loss on the road at Covenant. Obviously looking for a much different result here today at home on the Bosch floor are the NATOs, who have 2 more games left after this one, but got to take care of business here first. Got the starters for both squads here. Let's go ahead and look at that. For Covenant, number 0, Brady Palmer, senior guard, 6 foot 180 out of Searcy, Arkansas, Harding Academy. Number 1, Promise Igbanyu, senior forward, 6'4", 235 out of Lagos, Nigeria, Covenant Christian Ministries Academy in Georgia. Number 3, Chris Barnett, senior guard, 6'2", 190 out of Wake Forest, North Carolina, Ravenscroft High School. Number 15, Jonathan Gurnett, sophomore forward, 6'4", 200 out of Marietta, Georgia, Harrison High School. And number 24, Will Crumley, freshman guard, 6'9", 250 out of Marietta, Georgia, North Cobb Christian. For the NATOs, number 2, David Seeley, junior guard, 5'10", 150 out of Deltona, Florida. Number 3, Charles Reed, sophomore guard, 5'11", 160 out of Concord, North Carolina, J.M. Robinson High School. Number 4, Quincy Carter, junior guard, 6'1", 215 out of Decatur, Georgia. Number 5, L.B. Boyette, sophomore guard, 6'4", 190 out of Charlotte, North Carolina, Queens Grant High School. And number 44, Luke Blainett, senior center, 6'8", 230 out of Asheville, North Carolina, Asheville School. Starting lineups being announced right now by PA announcer Ray Gill, and we'll send you down to hear the rest of that from Ray Gill. Live at the Bosch, Scots and NATOs. About ready to go here. Tip-off here coming between the Scots and the NATOs. Scots in the blue and white unis, NATOs in the white and blue unis. Inverse color schemes here between the two teams, and hopefully an inverse result from the first time around. An 86-54 Covenant victory at Covenant. About ready for the tip-off here. Crumley and the 6'8 Luke Blainett facing off for the jump ball. Crumley 6'9", and Crumley will win it. It'll go right to Igbanu. Now Barnett. Palmer on the left wing. Looking, has Barnett. Now Crumley takes a couple dribbles and gets it off to Gurnett. Down low, Igbanu surrounded. Looking around. Ball almost ripped by Carter. It is knocked away by Boyette, and it'll be out of bounds. Covenant will get the ball back with only 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Good defensive possession to start the game so far for the NATOs. And from the corner, Barnett will be inbounding. Barnett looking, has Igbanu. Looking and running out of time. It'll be a shot clock violation. Fired from the elbow, too late. And it's an empty first possession for the Scots as Brevard will get their first crack at it. Seeley to the right side, Carter. Up top, Reed. Reed hands to Carter. Back to Reed on the right wing. Looking around. Good defense. David Seeley, left side, now Blanett. Hands to Carter. Crosses between the legs, now Charles Reed. Looking for Blanett, can't hit him. Goes up top, Boyette. 6 on the shot clock. Blanett has it 5, 4. Looking for Boyette through traffic, fires a mid-range, can't hit. Igbanu with the rebound, now Palmer has it. Or Barnett, rather, to Palmer. Going inside, pass out of the corner for 3, and can't connect is Gurnett. And Seeley has it now, coming up the left side. Seeley, now to Carter up top, now Luke Blanett. Hands to Boyette. Boyette circles back, goes into the right, now passes Quincy Carter. Carter dribbling to the left. Now to Seeley. Down low, Reed. Reed looking around, goes to Blanett up top. Takes a couple dribbles, hands to Boyette. Boyette going inside, firing another mid-range, won't hit that one either. And Quincy Carter tries to knock the ball around, but it'll be brought in by Crumley. Palmer, Igbanu, right side, now back to Barnett. Palmer going inside, working on Blanett, now passes back out. Barnett into the corner, Palmer. Palmer goes inside on Blanett, puts up a hook shot, can't hit it. Rebound hauled in by Blanett, and good defense in the first 2 minutes by the Tornadoes. Seeley circles back, goes inside, puts up a layup, can't hit. Rebounded by Gurnett, almost stolen by Quincy Carter, but Barnett able to retain possession there on the right side now. Very fast pace going down. Crumley, wide open layup, able to find the pass and float it over Luke Blanett. And now David Seeley with the basketball on the left side. Passing to the right side, Carter now up top, Blanett. Takes a dribble, looks around, now goes to Charles Reed. Reed to Boyette. In the left side, takes a couple dribbles, trying to back down Barnett. Going inside, turning around, shooting, can't hit. 0 for 3 start for Boyette. And pass, Igbanu going inside, firing up the mid-range and hits. More of a floater there, actually. But Igbanu with the basket regardless. And 3 minutes into the ball game, it's 4-0 Scots. Reed to Carter. Carter finds Seeley. Seeley looking around for a cut man, can't find it, goes up himself. A lot of contact, no foul. Seeley with the rebound, goes up, is fouled that time. And David Seeley is going to go to the line for 2. In case you missed it, 71-68 final. Brevard women's getting the victory on Senior Day in an exciting game over the Huntington Hawks. Intense to the finish. Shakira Thompson with a big 3 as Seeley knocks down the first free throw and has the Nados on the board. Garrett Sutherland's going to come in. He'll check out Boyette, who's struggling to start the contest. And now Seeley fires and hits the second. Barnett. Looking, passes to Igbanu. Barnett once more. Over to the corner, Palmer. Looking around, harassed by Seeley, throws a pass to the corner. Nice pass. Gurnett going inside. Passes, it is knocked away. Carter. Palmer brings it in. Crumley has it, trying to go to work on Blanett. Goes up and called for a travel. Walk called there against Crumley, who was trying to get position. Took too many steps. Moved the pivot foot, and it's Brevard basketball. 4-2 lead for Covenant. 3.5 minutes into the contest. Garrett Sutherland has the basketball. Pass to the left side. Reed now cutting. Sutherland tries to save it. Passes to Reed. He tries to save it, and it's taken by Crumley. Crumley on the break now. 2-on-1 to Crumley. He goes up with a layup, and he's got it. Seeley cutting across to the left. Passes to Quincy Carter. Quincy goes to Luke Blanett up top. Takes a dribble, cutting Sutherland. Has the layup, and he's got it. Garrett Sutherland on the cut. Nice pass from the 6'8 big man Blanett. And it's 6-4. Nearly 5 minutes into the contest. Igbanu with the basketball. Goes to Barnett. Barnett looking around now. Pass back to Igbanu on the left side. Going inside. Wants to fire the mid-range. Instead gives to Gurnett. Now Igbanu once more. Going inside. Ball knocked away. It'll be off of Palmer. And Barnett's pass knocked awry. It'll be Brevard basketball. Timeout coming here. Nados trailing at 6-4. 4.5 minutes into this ball game here at the Bosch. Scots and Nados will be right back. Coach Lee Burgess saying what he needed to, and now sending his NATOs back out onto the floor. No changes for them. Couple of changes for the Scots. Number 25, Miles Jones. And number 11, Jackson Fitzgerald. Left side, Sealy has it to Carter. Reed, Sutherland going inside, passing back out. It is hauled in by Blaine. It almost ripped away. He's got it, though. Takes a dribble, goes up top to Sealy. 15 on the shot clock. Getting a screen from Blainett, and now moving Reed over and passing to Carter is Sealy. Carter now up top to Blainett. Takes a dribble, hands to Carter. Carter fakes, goes inside through contact, and a travel called against Quincy Carter. It'll be going the other way with 15:05 to go in the first half. Barnett looking around, pass to the right side. Jones hauls it in, guarded by Sealy. And Carter able to knock this pass awry. And it'll stay with the Scots. Good defensive effort by Quincy Carter. Inbound to Barnett now. Passing. Fitzgerald. Cross-court pass now to Gurnett. And now down low, Crumley is able to get the basket over Blainett. David Sealy now coming up the right side. 8-4 Scott lead. Quincy Carter has the basketball now to Blainett. Blainett hands to Sealy. Crossing back and now giving to Sutherland. Left side, Charles Reed gonna fire a three and hit off the glass. Charles Reed from the corner able to bank in the tray, and it's a 1-point game. Barnett harassed by Sutherland, passes to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald looking for Jones, has him in the corner, harassed now, passing to Crumley, and now Barnett. Barnett trying to circle back. Jones faking. Barnett to the corner. Gurnett going inside, down low. Crumley wide open layup, and Crumley getting what he wants at the rack right now. Crumley, 6'9", 250. Carter gets the ball, fires the three, and the NATOs won't hit that one. Crumley hauls down the rebound. And Barnett passing up top, Crumley. Now Fitzgerald, down low, Crumley open again, and he's fouled by David Sealy. First team foul for the NATOs, first foul for Sealy, and 2 free throws coming for the 6'9" Crumley. A graduate forward, 6'9", 250 out of Marietta, Georgia, North Cobb Christian. And the first free throw is good by Crumley. And now a lot of subs coming in here. Alex Wessig, Chancey Watson, and Carson Evans. And then number 23, Jesse Kynard. Free throw is good there too for Crumley, and Crumley will come out now. Igbanu. Watson inbounds to Evans. 12-7 lead for the Scots right now. Carson Evans hands to Carter. Sutherland right side, now Watson. Watson looking for the cut man, can't find him, goes to Sutherland instead. Evans now, Westig up top, takes a dribble, pump fakes, now passes to Carter. Down low, Watson. Watson circling around, passing to Westig. He takes a couple of dribbles, now hands to Sutherland. Sutherland fires a mid-range and connects. Garrett Sutherland with the basket. His second. Fitzgerald with the basketball, pass to the left side, Kynard. Now on the corner, Palmer. Kynard once more. Now to Fitzgerald on the right wing. Working on Chancey Watson. Up top, Palmer, pump fakes on Westig. Now Igbanu. Working on Watson. Picks up his dribble, it's knocked away. Igbanu has it back, 6 on the shot clock, 5, 4, going inside on Watson. Spinning around, putting it up, and won't hit. Rebound, Alex Westig. Now Quincy Carter has it. Coming up the right side. Pass to the left, Chancey Watson sets his feet, and a travel called against Watson. Head coach Neil Young, alum of Anderson, encouraging his team as Jones fires a three and can't hit. And Wessig gives the ball to Chancey Watson. Watson up top, hands to Carter. Carter now pass to the corner. Watson has it, wants to go back to Carter and does up top. Now Evans, right side, back to Carter, fires, sets a three, and hits! Quincy Carter ties the ball game up. About 8 minutes in to this first half of action, 12 apiece. Kynard into the corner, Palmer. Up top now, Jones. Kynard once again. Goes to Fitzgerald. Guarded tightly by Evans, now Miles Jones once again. Working on the left, going inside, picks up his dribble, now gives to Palmer. Working on Sutherland. Palmer goes inside, passes out to the corner. Pump fake, Igbanu. Pulls up, fires a mid-range, can't hit, off the glass, none of the rim there. Carson Evans with the basketball now. Slowing things down and circling back. And a screen from Wessig. He'll go around it, he'll pass to Carter, who will go to Wessig, and now Sutherland has it, gonna fire a three and won't hit. Fitzgerald with the ball on the left side. Just about halfway through the first half here. Kynard goes to Igbanu. Left side. Backing down Wessig. Turning around. Fires a layup. He's fouled and one. Igbanu with a chance for a three-point play here. And breaking the tie for now. Timeout coming here. 14-12. NATO's trailing the Scots, but playing hard, playing good on both ends of the floor, especially considering how the first matchup went. The NATO's playing very well, could play a little bit better, and perhaps could be in the lead soon if we keep this up. 10:56 to go in the first half, 14-12 Scots, and we'll be right back. NATO's back onto the floor, and Scott's now following. Gurnett, Igbanu, Palmer, Jones, and Barnett. No changes for the NATO's. Igbanu, chance for a three-point play. Fires the free throw and can't hit off the front of the rim. Wessig with the rebound. It'll stay at a two-point lead. Carson Evans now with the basketball. 10:50 to go. Hands to Carter. Sutherland now, right side, Watson. Watson to the left side, Carson Evans, now Sutherland. Wessig, high post. Looking, a lot of traffic, gives to Sutherland. Goes up with a nice reverse layup, or adjustment on the layup rather, not a reverse. Big bucket there from Garrett Sutherland, the freshman out of Atlanta, Georgia. Barnett now to Palmer. Corner, Gurnett working on Wessig. Picks up his dribble and goes back to Palmer. Now Igbanu has it in the corner, looking for somebody. Taking a dribble, going inside on Sutherland, goes up and can't get the layup. Rebound knocked out. Jones has it. Pass out now. Barnett down low. Igbanu wide open. Going inside, bodying, block. Carson Evans from behind. Chancey Watson now, right side, shaking a defender, going inside, puts up the floater, can't hit it, short. Igbanu now leading the way. Pass to Palmer. Corner, Jones fires the three and can't connect. Rebound hauled in by Quincy Carter. Watson, right side now, hands to Carter. Crossing back over, getting a screen from Wessig. Nice screen. Pass out of the corner. Watson now up top. Alex Wessig. Number 21, hands to Evans. Evans stepping back, passing to Watson. 10 on the shot clock. Evans hands to Sutherland. Sutherland in a lot of traffic now. Pass down low. Wessig wide open, goes up with a layup, and he's fouled. Chance to have the lead. for the first time for the Tornadoes. Second team foul. And Wessig now, chance to give the Nados a lead here, a little bit over halfway into the first half, and he can't capitalize on the first one as Crumley checks back in and gets Igbanu. Crumley lined up next to Sutherland. And the second free throw is good. Sutherland 6'4", and Crumley making him look small down there on the block. Barnett working on the double team. Gets away from it. Now pass, Palmer, corner, Jones. Thinks about it, doesn't take it. Dribbling with the left, now passes to Barnett. Crumley, down low, goes up, and he's fouled. Crumley being left open too many times in the low post. Defenders being drawn to the outside, and Crumley just having wide open looks. First free throw for Crumley is airballed. A little bit of laughter from the Brevard bench. And second free throw for Crumley is good. Hayden Castle into the game now for the Nados. And Logan Perlman for the first time for Covenant. Down low, Wessig getting the basketball. Now to Watson. Sutherland with it now. And the pass is knocked up into the air, but the Nados recover it. And now no charge called. A lot of contact, nothing there. Perlman tried to take it, but the basket is missed by the Nados anyways. Barnett with the basketball, trying to go to work on Evans. Pass down low, Crumley over Wessig, and too easy for Crumley. Just reaching over Wessig. Evans hands to Castle, now Sutherland. Right side, Chancey Watson. Looking for somebody, has Evans, now Sutherland. Wessig, high post, hands to Evans, goes inside, can't finish on the layup. Barnett, right side, Palmer. Stepping back, firing a three in transition, he's gonna hit. Brady Palmer with the three there. And 8 minutes and counting to go. Charles Reed getting ready to check back in. Evans to Castle, now down low, Watson. Dribbling with the left, backing down. Barnett, fade away is no good. Gurnett with the rebound. And now Barnett going inside on Evans, passing back door. Palmer, catch and shoot is good from the mid-range. Palmer heating up here. Left side, Sutherland whipping it down low, Wessig. Wessig goes up, hits the layup with Crumley right behind him. Crumley not able to use his length there. 22-17, Scott's leading, and now David Seeley and LB Boyette at the scorer's table as well. Perlman looking, down low, Crumley. Crumley, back door, Palmer, pass out of the corner. Barnett gonna fire a three and hit. And the shooting heating up here for the Scots. Carson Evans with the basketball. Dribbling on the left side, getting a screen from Wessig, losing the ball, getting it to Sutherland in the corner. Up top, Wessig now. Wessig takes a dribble, hands to Castle. Castle pump fakes, now goes to Watson, back to Castle. Up top, couple left-hand dribbles, gives to Watson, and an offensive foul called. It's going to be going the other way, and things not looking good for the Nados these last couple of minutes. And a timeout coming here. Nados trailing it 25-17, 6:46 to go in half number one of action here. And we'll be right back live from the Bosch, Scots and Nados. NATO's back out onto the floor. And the Scots coming now too. Scots leading 25-17. NATO's earlier in the first game of the doubleheader in baseball against Allegheny with a 5-0 victory. Wanted to update you on that. Crumley goes back door. Gurnett loses the ball, gets it back, passes out to the corner. Mid-range now. Barnett can't hit, air ball. And a rebound will go to Castle. Boyette. Bounce pass down low to Wessig. Wessig takes a couple dribbles, pass to Sealy now, fakes, goes up top to Castle. Boyette with the basketball going for the cutting Castle. He goes up with a reverse, can't hit, a lot of contact, no whistle. Barnett with the ball now, goes to Perlman. Right side, Palmer. Up top, Crumley. Working on Sealy, much smaller defender. Going inside on him, ball is ripped, and he's going to step out of bounds, and it'll be a travel called against Crumley. Not happy. And it'll be NATO ball. Reed inbounds to Sealy. Coming up the floor on the left side, David Sealy. Directing traffic now, handing to LB Boyette. Right side, Hayden Castle, now Reed. Reed wanted the cut man, he was covered. Now he goes to Castle. Up top, Wessig. Wessig a couple of dribbles, he hands to Reed. Reed going inside, putting up a layup. He's fouled and one. Charles Reed. Chance to make it a 5-point game at the line. Third team foul for the Scots. And Reed, 5 points now, chance to make it 6. Charles hits the free throw, and it's 25-20 as Luke Blainett is going to check back in for Wessig. More favorable size matchup down to the post on Crumley. 6'9" versus 6'8", duking it out in the paint. Wessig only at 6'3". Crumley with the basketball. Thinks about handing it to Jones, now goes to Barnett in the corner. Barnett pass out to Perlman in the corner. He won't hit. Rebound will be knocked right to Miles Jones. Now Barnett firing a three from the wing. He won't miss that. And the 3 points are brought right back by the Scots after the 3-point play by the NATOs. Blainett getting the ball down low. Wanted Castle. Instead, he'll take a couple dribbles. He'll go up with it, and he'll be fouled. Crumley committing the foul. That's his first and the team's fourth foul. And now Luke Blainett's going to head to the line with 5:04 to go in the half. Blainett fires and can't hit the first. Second free throw coming here for number 44. And he'll hit that one. 1 of 2 from the line for Blainett, and it's a 7-point Covenant lead. Barnett with the ball. Out of the left side, Perlman. Down low, Crumley, guarded by Boyette. Almost gets the ball snatched. Miles Jones has it now, fires a three. He won't hit. Rebound knocked up, brought in by Crumley. He goes up through contact, and a foul called. All kinds of physicality down low. Crumley, Coach Burgess and the fans alike wanting an over-the-back call on him, but since he's 6'9", it's allowed apparently. 5th team foul for the NATOs as Crumley heads to the stripe for 2. He will not hit the first free throw. And Jackson Fitzgerald checking back in. Brady Palmer is going to take a seat. Second free throw for Crumley, no good. And Castle goes for the rebound. Now Blainett goes for it. They're on the ground, and we'll see what happens here. It'll be a jump ball, and it'll go the NATO's way. Promise Igbanu back into the game as Crumley sits down. 4:45 to go in the first half. NATO's hanging tough. 28-21 lead for Covenant. NATOs have played 2 really tough teams in the last week, Maryville and Covenant, and they've brought their A game both times, hanging tough. with each opponent. Reed now going around the screen, passes to Seeley, right side, going to fire a three and won't hit. Rebound pulled in by Barnett. Barnett coming up the middle of the floor now, slows it down, goes behind the back, looking, now Igbanu. Fitzgerald on the right side now, stutter steps, passes to Igbanu, wide open, passes out, Perlman for three, going to fire, going to hit. Double-digit lead, largest lead of the game for Covenant. 31-21 with 4:05 to go. Left side Reed, now Castle. Looking around up top, Blanett has it, going to fire his own three and won't hit, nowhere near for Blanett. And now Barnett with the ball, pass to the left side, Igbanu. Hands to Jones. Now going inside, getting space, firing a mid-range, won't hit. Rebound pulled in by Charles Reed. Reed streaking up the floor now. Tries to weave between defenders. Finds Seeley. Now pass out to Boyette. Boyette shakes his man. Goes inside. Puts up a layup and a charge. Called against LB Boyette. Things swinging back Covenant's way the last minute or so. And a timeout coming here. NATO's trailing by 10. 3:35 to go in the first half. And we'll be right back. Back out onto the floor now are the two squads. Crumley back in. And Alex Wessick back in, as well as Quincy Carter. And Evans. Jones with the ball. Into the corner, Barnett. Guarded by Evans. Now to Crumley, handing it off Barnett. Barnett going inside, pass left side. Perlman now back to Barnett, looking into the corner. Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald now back to Barnett. Shaking Wessig, going inside, putting up the floater. Won't hit. Rebound LB Boyette. 3:06 and counting to go. Boyette. Left side. Now has Carter. Wessig to Reed. Reed on the left wing. Out of the right side, Carter. Up top, Wessig. Hands to Carter, fires a three, and won't hit. A lot of contact, no foul called. Crumley hands to Barnett. Into the corner, Jones cuts across back to the middle now, Fitzgerald. Perlman, down low, Crumley, ball's knocked away. It'll stay with Covenant. Nice play by Carson Evans coming from the backside, and now Palmer and Gurnett going to check back in. Perlman and Miles Jones are going to come out. Barnett, long pass to Crumley. Now Fitzgerald up top. Left side, Gurnett. Barnett, right side, Palmer going to fire another three. Boyette contest, but it's hit. Palmer with another three-pointer. And he's 3 of 4 from the field with 8 points. Right side, Reed. Goes down low to Carter. Up top, Wessig thinks about the three. Now takes a dribble and hands to Carter. Back to Wessig in the corner. Going to fire a long two and hit. Wessig with the basket. And it's an 11-point lead for Covenant. Fitzgerald on the right side now. Barnett. Barnett tries to spin on Reed. Looking, passing. Crumley down low, going to work on Wessig. Tries to back him down. Ball's knocked away. Another nice play. Defending Crumley. And the inbound there to Crumley. Hands to Barnett. Barnett trying to cross over. Gives to Palmer. Fires along two and hits that one too. Palmer heating up. Shooting the basketball 4 of 5 now with 10 points. Evans with the basketball. Hands to Wessig. Wessig to Reed. Gives to Boyette. Trying to get position. 1:13 to go in the half. Boyette spinning around, passes up top to Reed. He'll reset with 10 on the shot clock. Left side now. Dribbling, getting a screen from Westig. Going the other way of it, spinning, losing the basketball. It's taken away by Palmer, and then it's knocked out. A foul called against Charles Reed. And now, not sure what's going on. It looks like it's going to be a 1-and-1. Weren't sure at first, but now 1-and-1 coming for Palmer. He was the victim of the foul. And a 13-point lead opened up all of a sudden at the end of the half for the Scots. Chance to make it larger here with Palmer, the sharpshooter, at the line. He'll hit the first and we'll stay right here. Palmer fires again, hits again. Evans with the ball on the right side. Goes up top, Reed. Fires to Evans, who's going to take the three and miss. Barnett passing out to the left side, Fitzgerald in transition. 42 seconds to go in the half, right side Barnett. Looking, passing to the corner, Palmer has it once more. Passing now to Gurnett, who won't take it. He'll pass to Crumley, he'll fire a three and he'll hit it, the big man. 6'9", Will Crumley knocking down the three, and all of a sudden it's an 18-point deficit for the NATOs. Not looking good going into the half right now. Evans passes to Wessig. Backdoor, Reed cutting. Can't hit the layup, wide open, point blank. Charles Reed couldn't hit it. 10 seconds left in the half. Going inside, Barnett going up with the layup. Knocked away by Carter. Wessig has it. 3 seconds left, 2, 1. Boyette fires from 3 and won't hit, and that'll end the half. NATO's falling flat at the end of the first half, trailing 41-23 as we head to the break. About 15 minutes away from second half basketball. We'll be back a little bit more before the half, look at some of the box score stats, and talk about how that first half went. Obviously not finishing well for the NATOs, but we'll be back in a little bit. Don't go anywhere. Live from the Bosch, Scots and NATOs, game 2 of our basketball doubleheader. Back here at the Bosch. Second half action coming about 2 minutes away here between the Tornadoes and the Scots. Scots opened up an 18-point lead as we headed to the break. NATO's going to have a hole to climb out of. NATO shot 32% in the first period. Not an awful clip, but allowed a 51.7% clip for Covenant in the first with 15 of 29 shooting. NATO's were at 8 of 25 and 2 of 9 from beyond the arc. Covenant 6 of 11 from beyond the arc. Obviously a big difference maker there. Biggest lead for each team, 18 points for Covenant, which is what it stands at now, and 1 point for Brevard, which came at the 9:22 mark. Best scoring run for each squad. 8-point scoring run for Covenant with 7:37 to go on the first. 5-point scoring run for Brevard with 11:55 to go in the first. 2 lead changes, 3 times tied. Time with the lead. Well, Brevard 19 seconds with the lead. Covenant 14 minutes and 36 seconds out of the 20 in the first half with the lead. Points off turnovers, fairly even. 8 for Covenant, 3 for Brevard. Points in the paint, 14 for Covenant, 8 for Brevard, which is actually notable due to the fact that Will Crumley, the 6'9 forward for Covenant, has 16 points. Only 14 paint points for Covenant. It seems a little bit lower than it should. 3 second chance points for Covenant, 2 for Brevard. 7 fast break points for Covenant, 0 for Brevard. And Brevard's bench outscoring Covenant 11-3. 41-23 at the half. NATO's led by a 7-point performance from Garrett Sutherland so far. 4 points for Alex Wessig. 6 points for Charles Reed, including a banked-in three-pointer from the side. Quincy Carter with 3 points as well. The Scots heading back out onto the floor, and we're just about ready for second half action here as the NATO's wrapping up their huddle. Coach Lee Burgess wants to see some improvement here in half number 2 from his group and avoid a fall like the first time around in this matchup, 86-54 at Covenant on January 18th. Looking for a little bit different result here is Coach Burgess, and we're just about ready to go. Boyette, Blainett, Carter, Reed, and Seeley, the 5 for the NATO's. Barnett, Palmer, Igbanu, Gurnett, and Crumley, the 5 for Covenant. And 6'8 and 6'9 chopping it up down low right now in Crumley and Blainett. Palmer with the basketball goes up top to Igbanu. Crumley has it now. Going inside on Blainett, trying to spin around. Draws contact from Reed, and a jump ball called. It'll be going the NATO's way to start half number 2. Once again, NATO's winning the first game of that doubleheader over at the baseball field, 5-0 over Allegheny. No update on the second game's final yet. I'll let you know when we have that. Blainett with the basketball, gives to Carter, and out of the right side, Seeley. Seeley passes to Boyette, now Blainett. Right side, hands to Carter. Dribbling with the left, now passing to Boyette. No space right now for the NATO's to work. 5 on the shot clock, Blainett. Takes the dribble, hands to Boyette, who's going to fire up a floater, won't hit, and the rebound will go right to Crumley. Crumley only his 5th rebound, the 6'9 forward, as Gurnett gets the ball on the left side. Igbanu. Now to Crumley. To Barnett. Going down low, and another jump ball called. This time the arrow will go to the way of the Scots. And Barnett ready to inbound from the baseline, a minute into this second half. Looking and finds Crumley. Now Igbanu. Down low, ball is knocked away by Blainett, but right to Igbanu. Goes inside on Boyette, puts up the left-handed shot and hits. 20-point lead now, and things getting a little bit ugly for Coach Burgess and the NATO's right now. Seeley on the left side, guarded by Palmer. Getting a screen from Blainett, goes inside, passes back out to Carter, up top Blainett. Takes a dribble, tries to find Carter. He saves it, passes out to the corner. Reed loses it, gets it back. Now pass to Boyette on the left side. 14 on the shot clock, goes to Blainett up top. Signaling guys around. Looking for Boyette, doesn't give it to him. Now passes to Reed on the left side, up top David Seeley. Going into the left, passing, and he's fouled. It'll be on the floor, and it'll be against Palmer. Charles Reed, the inbounder. Boyette has it in the left corner. New shot clock. Seeley up top to the right side. Quincy Carter, who goes to Blainett up top. Takes the dribble and passes to Seeley, and a foul. It'll be against Barnett. Chris Barnett, senior guard out of Wake Forest, North Carolina. Ravenscroft High School charged with that one. And 2 early team fouls for the Scots. Carter gets it on the left side, goes up top, Seeley. Seeley passes to Carter, who crosses back, goes inside. Nice move, nice pass, finds Blanett. Blanett takes a dribble, goes up with a reverse, and can't hit it. Igbanu with the rebound. Nice effort there, but not able to finish. As Palmer has the basketball, he's a sharpshooter, knocked down a couple of threes in the first half. And now Crumley getting the ball, pump faking, going up and getting fouled there. See if they call it on Carter or Blanett. It'll be against Carter, or no, Blanett. Didn't see the second 4 being held up by the referee. And now Will Crumley will head to the line. 3 of 6 from the free throw line so far. And this one will be short. A recurring theme in his free throw misses has been being short. Ironic to use that word in the same sentence describing the 6'9" forward. Second free throw is good. And now 4 for 8 is Crumley from the stripe. Seeley on the right side. Now Carter. Boyette to Reed. Passes to the left side of David Seeley. Now Boyette has it once more. High post, Blanett gets it. Hands to Boyette, steps back, fires a 3, and can't connect. NATO's still in a dry spell. 2.5 minutes into half number 2. Barnett gets it, passes down low. Crumley being held by Blanett, passes back out. Gurnat can't hit the 3, and Seeley will soar in for the rebound. David Seeley coming up the floor now, circling back. Guarded by Barnett, he shifts Reed down low. Boyette has it now. Left side, goes up top, Blanett. A single dribble, now pass to the left corner, Reed. Reed wide open, gonna fire a 3, and it'll get jammed up in the rim. A miss for Reed. Still no baskets in the second half for the NATOs, 3 minutes in. Not an ideal way to crawl back into the game. Still plenty of time, though, for Coach Burgess and the Tornadoes, but got to start making something shake on offense. Reed inbounds to Boyette, who goes inside, spins around, looks, and now passes to David Seeley with 15 on the shot clock. Seeley goes inside of the left, hands to Boyette, who goes inside, goes up with a layup, and 1. Boyette through the contact, able to put that one in, and now I'll go to the line of the chance for a 3-point play. Boyette scoreless in the first half. A little bit of frustration maybe boiling over. Only 1 rebound for him. The only stat recorded for him aside from a turnover. 0 for 4 from the field in the first half. And he's got things going here as he converts the 3-point play. And a timeout now coming for Coach Burgess and the NATOs. 18-point lead for Covenant with 16:51 to go in this one. Plenty of time for the NATOs. But got to start capitalizing and getting some momentum on the offensive end especially. We'll be right back live from the Bosch. Covenant and Brevard. Both teams back out on the floor now. Update on baseball. Once again, a 3-0 win in Game 1 of the doubleheader. A 3-2 win in Game 2 of the doubleheader. Nathan Sanders with the win in Game 2 there. 7 strikeout performance, and Cesar Rodriguez with the save. NATO's improving to 4-0 on the diamond. Game 3 of the series tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Igbanu gets the basketball, passes up top. Crumley now. He fires and hits the 3. The big man knocking down the long-range shot. And just like that, the 3-point play by Boyette is erased. Quincy Carter. Paris Crawford checked in, as well as Alex Wessig, by the way. Reed with the basketball, left side Carter. Wessig up top, going to fire a 3 and won't hit. Barnett up the left side. Crossing over. Working on Crawford. Now goes to Gurnett. Guarded by Reed. To the corner now. Barnett once more. Passing across the floor to Palmer, who will give to Igbanu up top. Right side, Gurnett. Now back to Igbanu. Left side, Palmer can't handle it. Does handle it now. Guarded by Carter. Cross-court pass. Barnett goes up with a layup, and he'll hit it over Boyette. And it's a 23-point lead for Covenant. Less than 5 minutes into the second half. Westig with the ball up top. Hands to Boyette. Goes inside, puts up a floater. He's fouled again, and he'll have 2 more free throws coming here. It's Chris Barnett's second foul, and Covenant's 4th as a team. And with 15:35 left in the contest, we'll take another break. And we'll be right back here from the Bosch, Natos and Scotts. LB Boyette headed to the stripe here. Natos trailing by 23, 15:35 to go. First one knocked in there. And second one knocked through, so Boyette 2 for 2 there. Barnett double now. Goes to Crumley. Left side, Fitzgerald newly checked into the game, as well as Miles Jones. Cross-court pass to Jones is deflected by Boyette and stolen. Crawford on the right side now. Goes back door to Carter, and it's stolen by Palmer. Palmer with a long pass down the floor to Fitzgerald. Looking around, pass to the left side, Barnett. In transition, pass to the right side, Crumley going to fire another 3 and won't hit that one. Rebound is hauled in by Barnett, but a foul, and it'll be going Brevard's way. That's against Fitzgerald. And Crawford inbounds to Reed. Going around the pick from Westig. Westig up top now. Takes a dribble. Looking around now, pass to the left side, Crawford. Up top, Westig. Hands to Carter, going inside, and he's fouled on the floor. No continuation. He did make the basket, but that'll be against Fitzgerald as well. That's his second. Already the team's 6th foul, and Crumley will come out now for Igbanu. Reed goes into the left, passes to Boyette now. Boyette stepping back, now passing to Charles Reed, who will go to Westig. Westig, a couple of hard dribbles, working on Barnett. Spins around, goes up with a layup, and a charge called against Westig. And that's Westig's second foul. Barnett up top now to the right side, Fitzgerald. Barnett doubled, now passes to Fitzgerald once more, who will pass to the corner, Palmer. Palmer almost gets the ball stripped by Boyette, goes to Igbanu in the corner, looking for the cut man. The ball will be knocked out of bounds by Reed, and it'll stay with the Scots with 14:25 to go. 13 on the shot clock as Barnett gets ready to inbound. Pass inbound to Igbanu, now hands to Barnett. Barnett going in on the left, circling back now, pass to the right side. Igbanu looking for the cut man. He finds him. It's Palmer who will spin around, looking, firing, and turning around and airballing. Quincy Carter with the rebound. Pass to Reed. Reed coming on the floor now, pass to the left side in the corner. Boyette all alone, fires a 3 and hits. LB Boyette got it down to 18 with 14:02 to go. Double now is Fitzgerald. He'll go to the corner to Palmer. He'll go cross court. Barnett going to set his feet and fire a three and will not answer. Rebound knocked by Palmer right to Igbanu. He'll go up and he'll be fouled by Quincy Carter. Carter's first foul. Third team foul of the half. And Carson Evans and Chancey Watson going to get ready to check into the game for the first time in the half. Igbanu, couple of dribbles, fires a free throw and hits. Keenard checked in for Covenant. Carson Evans and Chancey Watson and Garrett Sutherland, the trio, checked in for the NATOs. And the second free throw by Igbanu is good. He cashes both in. Evans now hits Sutherland, now down low Wessig. Wessig trying to back down Igbanu unsuccessfully, but he goes up with a layup and does that successfully. Answering the two free throws there is Wessig. And it'll get back to 18. Left side, Jones. Jones. Wessig switches on to him. Now Igbanu has the basketball. Now Barnett. Working on Watson. Goes into the right side, puts up the layup, and he's fouled. It's going to be against Watson. Team's fourth foul. And shooting the free throw, no good. Barnett on the first one. Second free throw is good. 19-point lead for the Scots. Evans getting a screen from Wessig. Now he'll pass to Wessig, who takes the dribble and passes to Watson on the right side. Now Boyette up top. Working on Barnett, stumbles a little bit, trying not to lose the basketball. Passes to Wessig up top, who will fire the three and will not hit. Some contact and no whistle there on the three as Fitzgerald comes up the left side, hands to Keenard. Going inside now, he passes to Barnett on the left. Going in on Watson, circling around, picking up his dribble, looking, going up top to Miles Jones. 18 seconds on the shot clock, stepping back and firing and not hitting is Jones. A little bit of a push he got away with off Evans. Boyette with the ball, goes to the left side, Sutherland. Down low now, Wessig. Up top, Chancey Watson, he'll reset. Right wing, Boyette. Down low, Evans. Looking for a cut man, he's got him. Watson goes up and he's fouled. Chancey Watson will have two free throws coming up here and a chance to cut the deficit to 17. Hayden Castle going to get ready to check in here. Watson spins the basketball, fires the first free throw and hits. Hayden Castle will check in. Watson, a couple more dribbles, a spin of the ball, firing, and won't hit off the back of the rim that time. It'll stay at 18. 12:21 and counting to go. Fitzgerald with the ball on the left wing. Right side now, Miles Jones to the corner. Barnett, now Igbanu, looking for somebody. He's got Keenard. Now Jones in the corner all alone, fires another three, won't miss that one. And it's a 21-point lead for Covenant. Largest lead of the game for them was 22 at the 15:48 mark. Carson Evans with the basketball, goes left side, Castle. Down low now, Sutherland looking around, trying to find Evans on the cut. He does. Evans puts up the layup and misses, and he's fouled. It's going to be against Fitzgerald. Team's 8th foul. And now a timeout coming, Lee Burgess. Got some things to discuss with this team. Down 21, 11:50 to go, and we'll be right back here from the Bosch. Carson Evans will head to the line. He'll wait on the Covenant Scots to get down there. Perlman now into the game with Keener, Jones, Barnett, and Igbanu. Evans, 2 shots coming. First one here is good. Free throw number 2 here coming for Evans. And he knocks them both down. 19-point lead for the Scots. Barnett bringing the ball up. Pass to the left side, Perlman. Now Jones. Right side, Keener to Igbanu. Igbanu working on Evans, trying to body him, goes up and hits the layup. Not just trying to body him, succeeding. Much smaller defender. Igbanu, a very big body player. Evans with the ball now, passes to Castle up top, Wessig. Hands to Sutherland. Sutherland fires mid-range, stop and pop, he's got it. Left side, Perlman. Now Jones. Igbanu up top. Looking around, trying to find some space on Watson. He'll hand to Perlman, who will fake, go around the screen, go inside now. He'll pass to the corner. Keener going to fire the 3 and hit. And it's a 22-point lead. Evans, pass to the left side, Castle. Looking around up top now, Wessig. Fires to the right side, Evans. Now Sutherland. Sutherland turning around, falling away off the glass. Can't get it. Would have been an impressive shot, but it won't fall. Barnett now with the basketball. Middle of the floor. Looking, handing to Jones now. Working on Watson. He'll pass to Igbanu on the left side. Working on Sutherland. Pass down low. Barnett tries to go in on Watson. Turning around. Going up over Wessig. Can't get the layup. Igbanu with the rebound. He goes up, and he will finish. Piedmont idle this weekend. 1 game up on them is Brevard. So if this stands, Brevard will stay a half game up on Piedmont. Piedmont's remaining schedule versus Brevard Tuesday, which obviously will prove to be a huge match. Thursday versus Maryville, and Saturday at Huntington to conclude. Next Saturday, Brevard concludes at home with LaGrange. Senior day for them. We already had the women's senior day earlier today, a 71-68 victory for the Tornadoes, a thriller as Wessig pulls on the board there. 24-point lead for Covenant right now. Carson Evans with the basketball on the right side. He'll go to Chancey Watson. But, yeah, more prime position for the women's right now than for the men's as Wessig gets the ball, fires the 3, and it'll go in and out. Women's improving to 14-8 overall with the victory. 8-5 in the conference and now on a 5-game winning streak at the right time. As Igbanu goes to work on Evans once again. Pass up top to Miles Jones, who will fake on Castle. He'll go inside, and a charge called. Carson Evans takes the charge, and Miles Jones, not sure about that one, but I am. It was a definite charge. And now, not really sure what's going on. A big substitution. No horn sounded for subs, but Crumley into the game, Blanett into the game. Evans out, Sealy in. And Fitzgerald back in as well. Sealy on the right side. 8:58 to go. Sutherland on the left side goes up top to Blanett. Blanett, Castle, 3, good. Hayden Castle pure there. And the lead back down to 21. Right side, Perlman. Now up top, Fitzgerald. Crumley, left side, Keenard's going to try another, and he's going to hit another. Keenard, another 3-pointer. Sealy, pass to the right side, Hayden Castle. Finds the cut man, Sealy, led him too far. He comes back and can't hit the layup, and a foul called late against Fitzgerald. That'll be Fitzgerald's 4th. Team's 10th. And double bonus now for Brevard. One positive they have going. Seeley hits the first free throw. And it's back to 23, matching the largest lead of the game. Brady Palmer checked back in for the Scots. And rattling in the second free throw, Seeley. He goes 2 for 2, capitalizing on that double bonus. Palmer working on Reed. Now Perlman tries to go in on Seeley, and he'll be fouled. Team's 5th foul, Seeley's 2nd. Inbound by Perlman now goes to Palmer. Guarded by Sutherland. Hands to Jones. Now Keenard. Down low, Crumley out of the corner. Palmer wide open, gonna fire, gonna hit. 25-point lead. Palmer with 15 points now. 5 of 7 from the field. Very efficient. Castle gets it, fires another 3. This one will be short. Rebounded by Miles Jones. Coming up the floor, a lot of NATOs around him. He's still going to go inside, going to put it up with the left hand, and he's going to hit it. 70-43 now. This one getting out of hand with 7:30 to go. Seeley on the left side. Pass to the right to Castle. Now Blanett. Blanett, couple dribbles, hands to Sutherland. Right side now, Castle. Down low, Blanett. Working on the 6'9", Crumley. Trying to get position. Goes up with a layup and hits it. So he does get position. And the lead's cut down to 25. Palmer. Working on Seeley. Now Keenard. Jones going to fire a 3. He won't hit that one. Blanett hauls in the rebound and hands to David Seeley. 6:54 to go. Seeley now. Left side, Castle. Looking around now, passing to the right side, Sutherland. Now Seeley. Up top, Sutherland stops, turns around, hands to Blanett. 10 on the shot clock. Seeley getting some space, going inside, putting it up. He's blocked. And it'll be Covenant basketball as that one rolls out of bounds. Timeout coming here. NATO's trailing 70-45. Not much to talk about with this one. All that's left to do is for the 6 minutes and 33 seconds that remain to run out. From the Bosch, we'll be right back. NATO's and Scots. Things not looking great here. Horn sounds and play just about ready to resume here. 6:33 to go. Perlman will inbound. And he'll find the newly checked in Michael St. Germain. Also the newly checked in Davon Platt has the basketball. 2 Scots we have not seen to this point. Keenard to St. Germain. Going inside, spinning around, putting up the left-hand layup. Couldn't finish. Nice move. Couldn't finish, and Sutherland will be fouled by St. Germain. It's St. Germain's first. And Sutherland will go to the line here. Two free throws coming for him. He'll hit the first. Sutherland with 10 points now into double figures. Second free throw for Garrett is good. And he's got 11. Left side, St. Germain working on Sealy. To Platt. Left side, Perlman goes down low to Platt. Working on Reed, trying to back him down, spinning around, and he's fouled. A lot of foul calls prolonging the ending of this one at this point. Firing and connecting is Platt. 24-point lead. Chance to make it 25 for Platt. And he'll do just that as Charles Reed gets ready to inbound. Sealy to Castle, now Sutherland. Reed. David Sealy. Garrett Sutherland cutting Blainett, handing to Sutherland, goes inside, puts up a layup, not strong enough. Sealy with the rebound, puts it back up, same case for him, and the rebound will go to Perlman. Platt looking for Crumley down low. It's knocked away by Blainett, but able to recover is Covenant. Platt with the ball in the corner now, trying to work on Castle, trying to back him down, and a foul called against Hayden Castle. Two more free throws coming for Davon Platt here, as number 4 Parker All will check in for the first time. And obviously, with such a stout lead, the reserves getting their time to shine here for Covenant. And the free throw rattles home on the first one of the 1-and-1. Platt fires and hits the second. Sealy with the basketball. 28-point lead, largest of the night for the Scots as Charles Reed goes in, puts up a little floater and hits it. Nice shot by Charles. Charles has 8. Platt with the ball, less than 5 minutes to go, 74-49. More or less of what we saw the first time around at Covenant, an 86-54 loss for Brevard. Perlman fires a three, can't hit, rebound pulled in by Sutherland. Nice board. Sealy now, left side Reed going inside with another layup. He's blocked. And a foul. Foul called, and now Reed will go to the line. That'll be against Perlman. Reed fires and is short on free throw number 1. Couple of dribbles and a spin now. Reed fires and can't hit. Keenard looking, left side Platt. Going inside now, nice pass to Perlman, who will pass out of the corner. Nice pass himself. Keenard fires another three, hits another three. 28-point lead. Sealy, right side Castle, now Blainett up top. Looking backdoor, Sealy goes up with a layup, and he hits with the left hand. NATO's have broken 50 now. 77-51, clock ticking, 4 minutes to go. Platt with the ball. Now Keenard whips a pass down low to Platt. Loses it for a second, gets it back, pass to Perlman, cutting Keenard, goes inside, puts it up, and he's fouled. That'll be against Reed, his third foul, team's 8th. And a timeout coming here. NATO's trailing 77-51. Things not looking good for Brevard here. And if this stands, they'll fall to 7-14 overall and 4-6 in the conference after winning 2 of their last 3 coming into today. But we'll be right back from the Bosch. 3:47 to go, NATO's and Scott's. Keener now to the stripe. Chance for 2 here. Firing and knocking it down there on the first. Second free throw is good. And so a 2-for-2 trip there for Jesse Keenard. Seeley, pass down low, Wessig taking a dribble, trying to back all down, going into the left, and it's stopped. Firing now a 3, and not connecting there is Alex Glaze, and the ball is put back up for a basket by the NATO's. Things got a little hectic there for a second. Sorry about that, folks. Reed coming up the right side, pass to Sutherland now, firing the 3 and can't connect. Rebound pulled in by Reed. Now Seeley, wide open. Wessig in the paint, goes up, can't hit, and has the ball back. Passes out of the corner. Glaze firing a 3 and hitting. Alex Glaze. Platt, and a timeout coming once again. 3 minutes even to go. 79-55. Covenant leading, and we'll be right back. Keenard to inbound now. He's got St. Germain. Dribbles now. Hands to Perlman. Right side St. Germain once again. Going inside. Passing out of the corner. Keenard, who's going to stop and fire a mid-range over Glaze, and he'll hit it. Keenard been really nice in this second half for the Scots as they lead 81-55 now. Reed, pass out of the corner. Firing and not connecting there is Seeley. And missed what the call was there. But it'll be NATO basketball once more as Jackson Earnhardt, Sly White, and Jalen Hall will all come into the game. Reed, Sutherland, and Seeley will take a seat, likely done for the ball game. Number 44, Eli Witt, also in for the Scots. White inbounds to Glaze. Now up top, Hall. Pass to the right side to Earnhardt. Going inside now, Hall. Pass out of the corner. Wide open Glaze. Fires, can't hit. And the rebound brought in by Platt with 2:15 to go. Perlman left side. Gets it up top. Now Keelan. Left side, St. Germain. And Earnhardt with the steal. Jackson Earnhardt passes the left side, Glaze. Out of the corner, firing, White, and hitting. Sly White. Seriously, nearly identical score from the first matchup, 81-58. It was 86-54 the first time around as St. Germain gets the basketball with 1:38 to go. Passes to Perlman, now down low, Witt. Witt trying to back down Glaze, and he will body Glaze and go in for the uncontested layup. Jalen Hall with the ball on the right side. Pass up top to White. Hands to Hall, fires a high arcing three, and it'll fire off the back of the rim. Wessig not able to pull it in over Witt, and it'll be Covenant ball with 1:12 to go before this one's over. For all intents and purposes, it already is over, but we got to let the clock run out. Keener down low, Witt, knocked up in the air by Glaze and stolen by Wessig. Wessig leading the break and passes it right to Perlman. Now St. Germain on the fast break, pulls up, fires a three, won't hit, rebound Witt, it's knocked out of his hands, passes out to the corner. Perlman, 47 seconds to go, and now Witt gets the basketball. Perlman, right wing, now to the corner. Keener again, won't hit that one. That's his first miss from beyond the arc. As Earnhardt has the ball, 8 seconds between the shot and game clock. Between the legs, passing up top, Glaze. Right side, Hall. Back up top, Glaze. Passing, Earnhardt gets it, fires a three, and is blocked. And 15 seconds remaining, and it looks like that's going to be about it. Platt dribbling the ball, dribbling it out, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and that's going to do it here from the Bosch. Not much going here for the NATOs, 83-58 final here from the Boschmer Gymnasium. Brevard falling to 7-14 overall, 4-6 in the conference on the second day of a back-to-back after beating Huntington yesterday, 97-80. Brevard coming into the day was fourth in the USA Southwestern Division. That does still stand, but they were a game up on Piedmont, 2 on Berea. Not sure on the status of Berea, but Piedmont inactive today, and now Brevard will fall to half a game up on Piedmont, which sets up a really crucial clash on the road at Piedmont on Tuesday night. I believe, yes, Tuesday night. Piedmont, the winner of that game, will sit in the 4 seed, so Brevard really can choose whether or not to control their own destiny here. If they win, they'll go a game and a half up, and I believe, well, depending on what happens with Berea, that would secure their spot over Piedmont with just 1 game remaining, a 1.5 game lead. But we'll see how it all plays out. NATO's falling 83-58 here at the Bosch on a Saturday, on a day in which the women's were able to pull out a 71-68 victory for Covenant. Will Crumley leading the way, the 6'9" forward, 20 points, 5 boards, 2 assists, 7 of 8 from the field, 2 of 3 from beyond the arc. Brady Palmer with 15 did a lot of his work in the first half, 5 of 7 from the field, very efficient, 3 of 3 from beyond the arc, 3 boards, 2 assists. Promise Igbanu with 12 points, Jesse Keener with 11, 3 of 4 from the field. All 4 of those shots actually were the 3-point variety. 2 of 2 from the stripe and an assist. Chris Barnett with 9 points. Logan Perlman, Miles Jones with 5 each. Davon Platt with 4, and Eli Witt with 2. And for the NATOs, 1 second. For the NATOs, Garrett Sutherland leading scorer. 11 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 0 for 2 from beyond the arc, 2 boards, 2 assists. Charles Reed, 8 points, 3 of 5 from the field, knocked down a tray, had 3 boards and an assist. LB Boyette with 8 points, only 2 of 8 from the field, 3 of 3 from the stripe, and 2 boards. Alex Wessig had 8, David Seeley with 6, and then a plethora of Tornadoes with 3. Quincy Carter, Hayden Castle, Sly White, and Luke Blanett, each with 3 points apiece. Carson Evans and Alex Glaze both chipped in 2, and Chancey Watson to the point. Paris Crawford, Jalen Hall, and Jackson Earnhardt, the 3 NATOs that checked in without scoring. Once again, 83-58 final, very similar to the 86-54 game that we saw earlier this season, last month in January at Covenant. NATO's falling to 7-14 overall, 4-6 in the conference. Covenant will move on to 14-6, 9-2 in the conference, and now on a 5-game win streak, second in that USA Southwestern Division, trailing only nationally ranked Maryville. Tuesday night, Brevard hitting the road and taking on Piedmont once again in a pivotal clash on the road. Be sure to check that one out and keep updates on your phone for that one. Brevard once more falling 83-58 here at the Bosch. I'm Brady Penn signing off.